It's women's volleyball here on Spanish Fork 17. We are at Diamond Forks Junior High School here for some rec league volleyball. Beautiful weekday evening. A little chilly outside, but for winter, actually not too horrible. Teams tonight are Find Inc. here on the near side and Dreamkillers on the far side. Find Inc. will start us off with the serve. Give themselves set up, go to the outside. And that is going to be long, just out of bounds there. First point for the Dreamkillers. The Dreamkillers are the team in red. They start off with the first point of the game, and there is a service error. Ties the ball game up here at 1-1. That is going to be straight up into the middle. Trying to set up on the outside. It's going to be down the line, but just a bit off. Point to the Dreamkillers. So far, it has been mostly errors here. The service error giving Find Inc. their lone point, and then two out-of-bounds hits have been the points here for the Dreamkillers. Back row. Oh, and a nice block there by the middle of Find Inc. Keeping this battle going, and a nice dunk there on the outside. Beautiful play. Actually, a decent volley there on that particular point. The score is 3-1. Dreamkillers over Find Inc. Looking to set up the middle. And that is going to be a point for Find Inc. Able to get that one up and over the net. That one goes out of bounds on the hit by the Dreamkillers. Nice back set and a fantastic hit on the outside. That had a lot of velocity on it. Personally, I would be going to the hills. Not going anywhere near that particular hit. A nice hit there by the outside of the Dreamkillers. Score is 4-2. Setting up outside, and another ferocious hit, back-to-back. Really good kills exchanged by these two teams. Again, it is Find Inc. here on the near side. Find Incorporated. Again, they've got two D's on the end of their name. Kind of cool, interesting. I like it. Probably a reason to it. I don't know what it is, but it's probably a good reason. So again, the score is 4-3. Oh, and able to find right in between the block. A beautiful hit. As the Dreamkillers get the ball back, it will be 5 serving 3. That is going to be short. Another service error. 2 service errors for the Dreamkillers. Four serving 5 now. And that is going to be a point to Find Inc. on the miss hit there by the Dreamkillers. 5-5 all in this one. Oh, just barely lips over the net. Beautiful set. That's going to be right in the middle and slapped down. Powerful hit there right down the middle for Find Inc. As they take the lead here, the score is 6-5. Beautiful serve that almost finds its way down the middle, but an even more beautiful block. Straight down. Fantastic form. Score is 7-5. 2-point lead here for Find Inc. Another good serve. Oh, the dig was unsuccessful. Nice effort there by Find Inc. to try to save that one, but unfortunately, that one goes to the Dreamkillers. Score is now 6 serving 7. This one's been a close ball game so far. Again, got all the players pointing right at us, saying that we're right by the out of bounds area, and they are completely correct, as that one is served out of bounds. Another service error for the Dreamkillers. Dreams have not been killed, but serves for some reason have been killed for the Dreamkillers. Just not having a great job there on the service line so far. Set up to the outside. It is dug up by the Dreamkillers. They send it to their outside. Off hands of the block. Sent up high, but not quite able to get there, not able to dig that one up. Score is now 8-7. 1 point lead for Find Inc. Dreamkillers still serving here. This one just sneaks over the net, an absolutely beautiful serve. Dug up, but not well enough, as that one is going to fall down. A point for Find Inc. Again, as I've come out to these games out here at Diamond Fork, really been impressed with the talent level of the women out here. Really do a good job. You can tell that some of these players have played in high school or maybe even played collegiately. Like you see the skill level out here, as that is another point for Find Inc., and that's going to put them in double digits. Score is now 10-7. Yeah, just a fun atmosphere here tonight. Couple of fans in the crowd. It's kind of fun. Always love that. There's the serve, and it is straight into the net. Service error by Find Inc. Send the ball back on over to the Dreamkillers. Score will be 8-10. Again, the Dreamkillers are the team in red. Find Inc., the team here right closest to us. That goes to the outside, lips over the net, and finds its way down the outside for the Dreamkillers. Wanted nothing to do with that particular hit. Just lips over the net and falls right down. Great point for Find Inc. 11 serving 8. And off the block, nice tandem block there by Find Inc. We'll set it up to their outside. It is dug up by the Dreamkillers. They send it back outside. They've got a very powerful hitter over there on their right side that's laid down some absolute booms for spikes, as that one falls down for the Dreamkillers. Score is now 9 serving 11. A nice bump set there by Find Inc. Oh, and that one just lips perfectly over, but they are going to say that it is out of bounds. Did not hit the line. A good effort there by the Dreamkillers, but it falls down out of bounds. The score is 12 serving 9. Back out to the outside. Oh, blocked absolutely beautifully by the outside of Find Inc. Able to read that particular spike very well. The score is 13 serving 9. Back serve, poked up, and dug up back out to the outside. A nice long cross-court shot that is off hands and down for the point. Score is now 14 serving 9. Find Inc. on a bit of a roll right now. Dreamkillers looking for a side out here to get themselves going and get themselves back in this game. Back out to the outside and off hands. Nice job to go through the block. As the Dreamkillers end that little mini rally by Find Inc. The score is now 10 serving 14. Sets it to the outside. And that one is going to be in. Using the full length of the court there on that particular hit. Nice job, 15 serving 10. Back set. And a beautiful block, but it is dug up. A nice one right there at the net, falls in favor of Find Inc. Score is 16-10. A 6-point lead for Find Inc. over the Dreamkillers. So we've got a timeout here. Talking things over, obviously, with a 6-point deficit, looking for answers here on their defense. They've had a hard time dealing with the outside hitters of Find Inc. Looking for a way to maybe get some blocks. Any way they can get a side out, that's what they're hoping to get. And they are also hoping to get on a bit of a rally here to make up that lead. Again, the score is 16-10. Find Inc., the team here on the near side of the court, up against the Dreamkillers, who are on the far end, and basically everyone out there wearing red. Dug up, sent to the outside. gets a line of vision, but it is dug up nicely by Find Inc. They go to their outside, and that is going to be overpassed out of bounds. Another point for Find Inc. really finding a nice rhythm here in the game. The score is 17 serving 10. They're going to go with a back set there. It is dug up nicely. They're going to go middle. Great dig on the back row. And a left-handed spike gets through the block and is able to get down. Big point there for the Dreamkillers. Gets them the ball back here. Score is now 11 serving 17. Oh, that was a nice little changeup there by their left-handed server. Over to the outside, tries to go with the tip shot, and it is off the hands of the blocker of Find Inc. 2 consecutive points there for the Dreamkillers. It'll be 12 serving 17. Hoping that this can be a rally for them to cut into this deficit. A little bit of a discussion at the net. And we're back. Sent over to the outside. A little bit of a discussion with the ref, as that was a crazy sequence there. Just going to go ahead and reset it. Again, 12 serving 17. That is another service error. Really has plagued the Dreamkillers. These service errors, either right into the net or a little long on their serves. 18 serving 12. A joust at the net. Goes in favor of the Dreamkillers. Oh, a big, powerful hit on the outside. Just what the doctor ordered for the Dreamkillers. Get the ball back here. The score is 13 serving 18. 5-point lead for Find Inc. Go to the outside. Not quite enough height on that one. Sends it straight into the net. Score is now 14 serving 18. A little bit of a break in action there, but we are back. Again, 14 serving 18. Oh, a nice close one right there by the net. Another joust there that falls in favor of Find Inc., and they will get the point on that one. 19 serving 14. Didn't have to do much there, just basically played it right into their hands. Just tipped that one down, gets the point. Score is now 20-14. They sent it to the outside, gets over the block, but dug up nicely. A back set. And that one is going to fall down. Had to run all the way over to the back wall and unable to dig that one up. That is going to be a point for Find Inc. Score is 21-14. A good 7-point lead here. And some miscommunication by the Dreamkillers. Not quite sure who had that second hit. And it cost them. It is now 22 serving 14. There's a timeout on the floor. Dreamkillers taking some time here to discuss how they can get back into this one. Find Inc. is 3 points away from taking the first set here in this match. Dreamkillers are going to have to get themselves out of an 8-point deficit to get back into this one. Really, one of the big things that has killed them so far in this game has been their service errors. They've had 5 different service errors, which are really costly when you're trying to dig yourself out of a hole. You just got to be a little bit better about just making sure that the serve gets over the net. They've had a lot of them end up coming up short. We'll see what they've got dialed up here after the timeout. Again, the score is 22-14. Find Inc. with the serve here and 3 points away from taking set 1. There's the whistle, and here we go. Oh, a nice dig. An absolutely fantastic dig there by Find Inc. Getting a good pancake there that gets him over. There's a bit of a free ball. Miscommunication by Find Inc. Not quite sure what to do with that particular ball, but an absolutely great effort there on some of those digs. Score is now 15 serving 22. They're going to set it out to the outside. Dug up by the Dreamkillers. Back outside and off the hands of the block there. Big powerful hit on the outside. And it drops for the Dreamkillers. The score is 16 serving 22. Back set. Over the block. Sends it back to the outside. Middle goes over, pokes it up, and that is going to be an overpass. Gets themselves set up. Oh, miscommunication for Find Inc. Not quite sure who was going to spike that one. And a nice hit in the middle by the Dreamkillers. Able to see that one nicely. Finds the hardwood and drops down for a point for the Dreamkillers. The score is 17 serving 22. And there it is again, a service error. If you're looking for the thing that has killed the dreams of the Dreamkillers, it has been those service errors so far. 23 serving 17. Trying to get themselves set up. Unsuccessful. The block is right there for Find Inc. And we are now at set point here. 24 serving 17. Back to the outside. And that is going to be long. Tried to go for the cross-court shot. Unsuccessful. And that is going to be set point for Find Inc. as they take the first set here, 25-17. A big commanding set one, I would say, for Find Inc. over the Dreamkillers. We will take a little break here as we will give you set two when we come back here on Spanish Fork 17. Teams have switched sides here, and we are back here on Spanish Fork 17. This is the second set of this matchup between the Dreamkillers and Find Inc. Find Inc. took the first game 25-17. It is Dreamkillers now here on the near side wearing red, and Find Inc. over on the far end of the court. And there is the serve to start off set two. And that is going to be into the net. Dreamkillers called on that one as Find Inc. will take the first point of set two. For the Dreamkillers, it really was their service errors that did them in the first set. We'll see if they're able to improve on those here in set two. Oh, a nice find. Good job to just lay that one up softly and find the big old empty hole in the middle of the defense for Find Inc. Ties this ball game up 1-1. Take up nicely and sent to the outside. And that is going to be through the block. A nice powerful hit on the outside by Find Inc. As they take the lead back, it will be 2-1. Again, the ferocity of these hits have been very impressive to me. Like, I can hit with the best of them, but man, some of these girls, they outdo me. Like, these are absolutely powerful hits, as you've seen a couple of them already in this particular volley. Sets it up to the middle, triple block there, and it is right down the hatch for Find Inc. A good job to read that particular spike, brings everybody on the block, and it is going to be another point for them. 3-1. Sets it up to the outside. And that is going to be off the block. A nice job there by the Dreamkillers. Big, powerful hit, and it goes off the block and out of bounds. It'll be 2-3. Out to the outside. A nice job there by the outside to swing that one cross court, find some open wood on the middle of the floor. Score is now 4-2. Gets way up in the air on that particular spike. Nice job. Again, trying to find an opening in the defense, cannot find it. Score is now 3, serving 4, the Dreamkillers with the ball back. Again, in the first set, the game was pretty tightly contested up until about the mid-teens, which is when Find Inc. started pulling away. So following a fairly similar script here in set 2, it's going to be a back row spike. And that's a free ball for the Dreamkillers. They take it to the outside, get themselves set up, and that is a monster spike. A nice hit on the outside, gets up and absolutely slams that one down. And that is going to be an equalizer as the Dreamkillers have brought this thing back. It is 4, serving 4. And there it is, the service error, the first one of the game for the Dreamkillers. Again, they had 5 in the previous match. Obviously, would love to see them cut down on those to keep themselves in this one. 5, serving 4, back to the outside. This one a little too fierce, not enough. Not able to get that one down. Score is going to be 6, serving 4. Find Inc. with the 2-point lead here in set 2. Back set. A nice block by Find Inc. But it falls down for the Dreamkillers. Score is 5, serving 6. Go to the outside. A nice dig. Back row spike, lips off the net. In the middle, dug up nicely by the Dreamkillers. They'll go back to the outside. A little bit of a roll shot there, but they were ready for it. Unable to be dug up there by the Dreamkillers. That is going to be a point for Find Incorporated. The score is going to be 7, serving 5. Some nice volleys here in set 2. A lot of great digs and really seeing a lot of good athleticism here. That's going to be right down the line, but dug up very nicely by the Dreamkillers. Oh, beautiful spike. Sends that one down with authority. Score is now 6, serving 7. This one is going to be a free ball for the Dreamkillers. And that is going to be off the hands of the Dreamkillers as they weren't able to capitalize on the free ball, sent a free ball of their own. Set up nicely right to the middle for Find Inc. So they take the point there. 8, serving 6. Oh, a nice read there by the setter to just go ahead and send that one up on her own. Set to the outside. Over the block, but dug up by Find Incorporated. They go middle. Dreamkillers going back to the outside, but it is blocked nicely by Find Inc. Nice little back and forward action there for the Dreamkillers. Find Inc. goes middle, dug up, back to the outside. Once again, dug up longest, probably the longest volley so far of this set. Back row outside, dug up. Outside for Find Inc. A nice pancake dig. Will they be able to get it off? They are. An absolutely beautiful sequence there as this volley is still going. Middle, dug up. This is going to be a long one. Free ball for the Dreamkillers. Get themselves set up. They go to the outside, and just when you think that it's going to be the shot that goes down, it's dug up by the other team. Been such a very impressive volley. Seriously, I have no words for this. It's been such a long volley, and that is where it ends. My goodness, that is certainly, as I said, one of the longest volleys I have personally witnessed. That was absolutely phenomenal volleyball on both ends. Both teams absolutely just balling it out hard. Tons of digs that were just stupendous, but somebody had to get the point eventually. What a sequence there by both teams. And yeah, definitely needing to take a breather after that one. I need a breather after that particular volley. That was absolutely insane. Just crazy. I wish I had stopwatch on that one. I wonder how long that particular volley actually was. It felt like it was several minutes. Again, everyone recuperating after that long volley. The score is 8-7, a 1-point lead for Find Inc. against the Dreamkillers. Again, the Dreamkillers are the team that are mostly in red here on the near side of the court. Find Inc. is the team there on the far end. Oh, just when they thought it was lined up nicely, they get the hit into the net. And that is going to be a point for Find Inc. It's going to be now 9 serving 7. There is a service error. That is something that Find Inc. hasn't struggled with quite as much as the Dreamkillers, but service errors find everyone. It is now 8 serving 9. Oh, and they are going to call that one just a bit long. Looked like it was going to be a really nice serve and potentially an ace for the Dreamkillers, but goes just a bit long. Score is now 10 serving 8. Sets it to the middle. Over the triple block. An overpass. Oh, and a nice read. But also dug up nicely by Find Inc. Back to the outside for the Dreamkillers. Over the block. A nice dump by the middle. And that was going to be 4 hits there by the Dreamkillers. A nice read there in the middle to dump that one with her left hand. Score is now 11 serving 8. Sends it to the outside. And that's going to be through the block. A nice job there to power through that one. Dreamkillers with the ball back. The score is now 9 serving 11. Going to the outside, roll shot. Dug up by the Dreamkillers. They go outside. Vicious hit, but it will be out of bounds. Unable to find the sideline on that one. Score is now 12 serving 9. Back set. A nice tip shot there. Read the defense very well on that hit. Able to find the middle, and that one drops in. Score is going to be now 10 serving 12. The Dreamkillers 2 points behind Find Incorporated. Nice lefty serve is received. Oh, vicious hit in the middle, but blocked very nicely by the Dreamkillers, but unable to recover for that second hit as that one falls down and gives a point to Find Inc. Score is now 13 serving 10. Again, a fun night of volleyball out here at Diamond Fork Junior High School. You've got this game going on here, and there's also usually been another game right over here to the side. As you just saw an absolutely powerful hit. Whew. Good job of finding a good angle on that one. Sends it down, and that gives the Dreamkillers another point. 11 serving 13. Thought they could get away with it, but unfortunately for Find Inc., they did not get away with that one as they had to poke their way through the net to try to get that hit. 12 serving 13. Dug up nicely by the Dreamkillers. They send it outside to their big hitter who goes for the roll shot. A nice read on the defense. She has absolutely been crushing it from over there, and so a nice job to go with the changeup there. Defense wasn't able to recover and read that one. This one is all knotted up at 13. Overpass by the Dreamkillers, gets them set up. There's a middle, sends it over to the outside. That one is going to be a middle shot for the Dreamkillers, dug up. Once again, middle, uses the left. Now it's going to be middle for the Dreamkillers, dug up, going to the outside. An overpass and dunked down. Point given to Find Inc. It's the Dreamkillers, as the judge rules that somebody ran into the net. It was a great effort there, another good volley. Not quite as epic as the one volley that seriously probably lasted 5 minutes earlier in this set, but still very impressive. 14 serving 13. Back set and slammed down with authority, but dug up. Dug up very nicely by the Dreamkillers. Another dig, going middle. Off hands, they're able to recover. Brought down nicely. Again, middle, dug up. Merciful heavens. Doing good at keeping this volley going. We may have another volley that matches the other one previously in this set. This one has also gone on for quite some time. Both defenses doing a good job of digging up these hits. Back over to the outside, roll shot. To the middle. And that is finally going to be the point. A big, powerful hit right down the middle is going to even this game up. It is actually going to be so powerful that it actually was hit out of bounds. Score is 14-14. We're going to have a timeout there. Reset things as the volleyball from the other court came flying in. Back set and through. That was all sorts of crazy, folks. We literally had both volleyballs coming right at us at the same time. I don't feel safe. Do you feel safe at home? Because I don't. Score is 15-14. Score is now 15-15. As they're able to find a nice hole in the defense. Again, the Dreamkillers are the team here on the near side, wearing red. Find Inc. on the far side. Oh, an absolutely beautiful serve, but dug up nicely. Big hit, off hands, and down. A big point there for Find Inc. as they give themselves the lead once again. Score is 16, serving 15. Back set. A little bit of a hard read there, but able to get it over the net. They send it outside. The tip shot is blocked. A good read there by the defense. It looked like she was going to potentially throw that one down, instead went for the tip, but they read it nicely, able to stay up in the air long enough to keep it down. Score is 17, serving 15. Back set over to the outside. Nice cross-court shot, dug up middle. They go middle as well. That one is unable to be pancaked. A nice hit there by the middle for Find Inc. Extends their lead. It is now 18, serving 15. Again, this is about the time that Find Inc. pulled away in set one. We'll see what happens here for the Dreamkillers. Very nice block by Find Inc. Oh, nice probing shot towards the corner, but it does not find its way inbounds for Find Inc. Point goes to the Dreamkillers. Score is now 16, serving 18. Dreamkillers only down by 2 at this point. A big hit gets them within 1. Score is now 17-18. And a big moment here in this set 2 of this match. Middle, blocked, but dug up, send it outside, over the block. They will send it to the outside, and that is going to be off hands. A free ball. Potentially get themselves set up. A spike in the middle. It's going to be on the outside and blocked by the net. Unable to find the angle that she wanted there, and that is going to tie this one up. Here in set 2, it is 18-18, a one-set lead for Find Inc. As we get into the waning minutes of set 2, that is going to be a service error. Again, a struggle for them in set 1. But hasn't been so much in set 2, which I think is a big reason why they are still in this one. That's going to be a point to Find Inc. on the miscommunication there by the Dreamkillers. Score is 20, serving 18. I'm going to send this one back, and that is going to find the back corner. A very nice hit there. Gets the Dreamkillers the ball back, and the score is now 19, serving 20. They're only down by 1. This is a really tight one here in set 2. A good block of the middle. Another block. A brick wall here in this particular point. Outside. Powerful hit. Hoping that it was off hands, but it is not. Point goes to Find Inc. Score is now 21-19. Tried to go for the dunk there. Not able to quite read that ball as it goes into the net. 22 serving 19. Back set. Powerful hit, and it is in. A fantastic hit on the outside to keep the Dreamkillers alive in set 2. Score is now 20 serving 22. Again, Find Inc. with the one set advantage here in this one. Hoping to kind of seal things off here in set 2. A big hit that is absolutely blocked by the Dreamkillers. A nice job to read that one, get themselves in good position. 21 serving 22. And that is an ace. Unable to handle that one was Find Inc., and it goes off the back wall. The Dreamkillers have tied this one up 22-22. As set 2 is going to go right down to the wire. Over to the outside. As that one is going to be hit into the net. They were prepared and ready for it. But the score goes to the Dreamkillers, and they have the late lead here. It is 23-22. Goes to the outside. A big hit, and it falls down. When they have needed a big hit, that is who they have gone to over on the outside. And this is match point for the Dreamkillers. Score 24-22. Again, Find Inc. with the one set advantage, but this point right here could tie this ball game up. A free ball. They will go to the outside. And it will find its way in. A huge hit to seal off this set. As the Dreamkillers take set 2, 25-22. This one is all tied up at 1-1, and we will give you the action of set 3 when we come back here on Spanish Fork 17. A thrilling match here on Spanish Fork 17. This is set 3 of this rec league game here at Diamond Fork Junior High School. It is Find Inc. versus the Dreamkillers. Again, this one is all tied up 1-1 here in set 3. Find Inc. took the first set 25-17, built a commanding lead at the end, but the Dreamkillers were able to rally back and take set 2 25-22. We'll see what kind of action we get here in set 3. This has been a fun night here out at Diamond Fork Junior High School. Find Inc. will start off set 3 here. Again, having a bit of discussion here before the game, trying to get themselves all set up, and here we go. Back set. He sent to the outside. Nice job to recover on that one. The Dreamkillers keeping themselves here in this first point. Big hit on the outside. And man, it almost looks like we're playing soccer out here. Absolutely big kick out there. It went flying. I'm impressed with the distance. Point goes to Find Inc. Score is 1-0. Take the first point of set 3. To the outside. Dug up by Find Inc. It'll go to the middle. And some miscommunication there for the Dreamkillers. Not quite sure who had that second hit. Hoping to get themselves set up for a nice hit on the outside. But unable to do so. The score is 2-0. Dug up by Find Inc. They will send it over to the outside. A nice tip hit there. Dug up. Back row hit. Dug up by Find Inc. And that one is going to be off the block. 3 quick points here for Find Inc. in set 3. Taking the early lead. Again, this one is all tied up 1-1. Find Inc. took set 1. The Dreamkillers took set 2. And we are just underway here in set 3. 3-0. Find Inc. with that 3-point lead. That one finds some of the hardwood. A big point there to stop that rally that Find Inc. was on. It is now 1-3, the Dreamkillers. Oh, a line drive of a serve. Blocked and dug up. Free ball for Find Inc. They will go to the middle. It is dug up by the Dreamkillers, and a dunk move there by the setter, but it is dug up by Find Inc. And that one is going to be off the wall and off the hands of the Dreamkillers. Ball goes back to Find Inc. The score 4-1 here in set 3. A nice reminder that there is a second game going on in this particular court. As you see here, there is a game over to our left, as well as the game that we are currently showing you. The score is 4-1. Find Inc. over the Dreamkillers. That is going to be a middle set by Find Inc. Dug up by the Dreamkillers. They send it back over to the outside. Blocked but down. Going to be off the hands. Score is now 5-1. Find Inc. with the 4-point lead here early in set 3. Some discussion between the ref and the players. And we are back. Over to the outside. And off the block. Big, powerful hit. Exactly what the Dreamkillers needed to keep themselves here in set 3. That is their second point of the game. It will now be 2-5. Sends it to the middle, off the block. And that is going to be long. A nice read there by the Dreamkillers to not go after that one. They get the point. It'll now be 3-5. A cross-court serve there that does not find the back corner. Service error for the Dreamkillers. Score is now 6-3. Back set. And just a bit too long. A good idea there by the Dreamkillers, but unable to execute the hit there. Score is now 7-3. 4-point lead for Find Inc. Over to the outside. Off the block and dug up by Find Inc. Oh, big, powerful hit on the outside. Able to go cross court on that one. And we are going to switch up sides here now that there are 8 points. Again, here on the third set, we are actually going to 15, as this is the deciding set here in this particular match. The score is 8-3. Find Inc. with the 5-point lead here at the midway point in set 3. And we will go ahead and take a break here as well. And we'll come back with the second half of this set on Spanish Fork 17. We are back with the second half of set 3 here on Spanish Fork 17 in this rec league game between Find Inc., who just served the ball, and the Dreamkillers, who are on the far side wearing red, as that one is going to be out of bounds. A nice thought on that particular hit, but it just sails for the Dreamkillers. It is now 9 serving 3. Big, commanding 6-point lead for Find Inc. To the outside and through the block. Exactly what the Dreamkillers needed. Get themselves a point and get the ball back here. It is now 4 serving 9. And that is an ace. Bit of miscommunication there for Find Inc. Not quite sure who was going to be going after that one. And it falls down. It is now 5 serving 9. A back set for Find Inc. A nice job to recover on that one for the Dreamkillers. A dunked shot for the setter. That is recovered nicely. Middle hit for Find Inc. And that is going to find the back corner off the hands of the Dreamkillers. And it's now double digits for Find Inc. The score is 10 serving 5. They are 5 points away from securing victory here in this one. Find Inc. took set 1. Dreamkillers rallied back to take set 2. And in this deciding set 3, it is Find Inc. with the lead here, 10-5. Middle hit for the Dreamkillers, dug up. Middle hit for Find Inc. also dug up. It's all middle in this particular set. As that one is down. 2 straight kills for the middle for Find Inc. Score is now 11 serving 5. 6-point lead here in set 3. Back set. A little too much sauce on that particular hit. Not able to find its way in bounds. Score is now 12-5 once they can find the ball. There it is. Went sneaking away in the hallway, able to recover it. They will send it over to the outside. It is off the block, but dug up nicely and sent straight back down. A nice read there by the middle of the Dreamkillers. Score is now 6 serving 12. Back set. A nice dig for the Dreamkillers out to the outside. Roll shot finds its way down. A well-angled shot there by the outside for the Dreamkillers. Slowly eking their way back into set 3 here. 7 serving 12. Over to the outside. Straight down. A great block by the Dreamkillers, as they're getting themselves on a little mini rally here to get themselves back into set 3. Again, set 1 taken by Find Inc., set 2 taken by the Dreamkillers, and we are here in the decisive set 3. Dreamkillers now down by 4. It is 8 serving 12. Big, powerful hit by the middle, but blocked. To the outside. Huge block dug up. Whew. What a sequence there. A big block by Find Inc., but dug up nicely. Big hit that goes out of bounds for the Dreamkillers. 2 points away from victory is now Find Inc., 13 serving 8. Back set. Dug up in the middle. Middle hit. Oh, great block. Absolute brick wall there for the Dreamkillers. Nice tandem block for them. Score is now 9 serving 13. Over to the middle, they send it. Dug up nicely by the Dreamkillers. Back row hit. Dug up once again to the middle. Tips it, recovered by the Dreamkillers. Once again at the net. Up and away from their team. Unable to recover on that hit. That one falls for the Dreamkillers. Score is now 10 serving 13 as this one has gotten close. It looked like Find Inc. could have potentially ran away with this one, but the Dreamkillers have found their way back. Big hit dug up by the Dreamkillers. They go outside. Just a bit too strong. Saving lives, saving dreams, doing everything. It's one of only like 3 times in my life that I've seriously like touched a volleyball. Again, it is match point here. 14-10. Find Inc. If they can find a way to get the point here, we'll have this one all sealed up. A nice recovery, free ball sent over for the Dreamkillers. Oh, they'll go with a set over to the corner. Does not work. Dug up by the Dreamkillers. They'll go outside. And that is going to be how this one ends. An error by the Dreamkillers is what gives the match point to Find Inc. as Find Inc. takes the final set 15-11. Again, they took set 1 25-17. Saw the Dreamkillers rally back and take set 2 25-22. But Find Inc. was able to dig deep and make their comeback, get the victory here. Again, this one ends with Find Inc. taking it 2-1. Thank you so much for being with us here on Spanish Fork 17 for this one, and we will have another match here actually later tonight, and we will show you that one later. But thank you for tuning in here on Spanish Fork 17.